Welcome to World Action and Reaction News. Let's start today's news snapshot. Before starting this news session, my request to you all, please press subscribe button and press bell icon for regular updates on new video upload, if you are new to this channel, and also press like button if you find this video useful to you. Let's start. Indian Air Force, IAF, fleet of Sukhoi-30 Mki fighter jets will undergo an upgrade to have more lethal weapons, a new type of AESA radar and avionics. India and Russia are in talks for the project. The IAF operates around 240 of these planes and another 32 are in line for delivery. The planes are license-produced in India. Hope the upgrade starts soon, said Vice Chief of the IAF Air Marshal S.B. Deo. Russia's technology transfers to India in the defense sector have been without any strings attached, and there is scope for further deepening the military ties, Vice Chief of the Indian Air Force Air Marshal S.B. Deo today said. His comments come at a time when leading defense manufacturers from across the globe are eyeing India's growing market by offering technology transfer and joint ventures for developing fighter jets, submarines and other military platforms. When it comes to technology transfer, Russia really offers everything they have from the heart without any strings attached, IAF Air Marshal S.B. Deo. State-run aerospace behemoth Hindustan Aeronautics Ltd., HAL, today strongly pitched for going ahead with the fifth-generation fighter jet project with Russia, though the Indian Air Force is understood to have reservations over it. HAL Chairman and Managing Director T. Suvarna Raju said the multi-billion-dollar CO development project with Russia will be an opportunity as no country has ever offered such critical technology to India. We are still hopeful. It is an opportunity for the industry as well as for the country. This is an opportunity for us to go in for this kind of high technology which has not been offered to us by any other country, except Russia, he said. According to official sources, the IAF is not very keen to pursue the project in view of the high cost. Asked about IAF's reservations about the project, Raju did not give a direct reply and insisted that it would help India's aerospace sector to a great extent. The impact of the project will be very positive. Fgfa, fifth-generation fighter aircraft, is my dream. I am hopeful about it, Raju told reporters on the sidelines of an event. Pakistan plans to tell U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson this week that Islamabad is not ready for joint action against the militants in the lawless tribal areas. Officials said Pakistan was not against cooperation but will not allow the U.S. military to fight militants alongside the Pakistani counterparts. Earlier this month, Foreign Minister Khawaja Mohammad Asif, who recently toured the U.S., said in a television interview that Pakistan has offered the U.S. a joint operation against terrorists on its soil. However, he later clarified that he never said Pakistan could allow foreign boots on ground. Induction to become a Black Cat Commando in the National Security Guard, NSG, has just got a bit tougher. India's elite counter-terrorism force, with perhaps the best brawn amongst the security forces, now requires street-smart personnel. The Black Cat Commando recently switched to the internationally acclaimed Vienna test system for what is already one of the country's toughest selection process. The analysis yields information about applicants' behavioral repertoire with psychological tests focusing on fundamental characteristics such as courage, integrity, teamwork, besides inclusion of psychomotor, stress tolerance, fine motor skills, and cognitive personality test. Previously, the commandos had to undergo the DRDO-approved Defense Institute of Psychological Research, DIPR, military psychology test. The Special Protection Group, SPG, has been undergoing the Vienna test system for at least 15 years. India will host Afghan President Ashraf Ghani on Tuesday for consultations on stabilizing his war-torn country as well as coordinating strategy amid separate moves by countries in the region to broker peace between Kabul and the Taliban rebels. Ghani is the third among a list of key visitors from Afghanistan in the past several weeks. Chief Executive Abdullah Abdullah and Foreign Minister Salahuddin Rabbani were in India last month. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval was in Kabul on October 16 to meet his counterpart Hanif Atmar. Cochin Shipyard, CSL, on Monday said it has incorporated a joint venture, Hooghly Cochin Shipyard Limited, HSSL, with Hooghly Dock and Port Engineering Ltd for the upgradation and modernization of shipbuilding infrastructure at 2 shipyard sites in Calcutta. Last month, CSL Chairman Madhu S. Nair had said the company was in an advanced stage of incorporating a joint venture company for taking over the assets of the Hooghly Dock in Calcutta. A joint venture, JV, company has been incorporated today in the name of Hooghly Cochin Shipyard Limited. Cochin Shipyard Ltd and Hooghly Dock and Port Engineers Ltd will have 76% and 24% stakes in the company, respectively, CSL said in a filing to the BSE. The government in March this year had approved the formation of the joint venture. Established in 1817 on the banks of Hooghly, Hooghly Dock is one of the oldest shipyards in the country. After suffering heavy losses, it was taken over by the centre through an Act of Parliament in 1984. Stronger ties between India and France will be forged this week with the visit of French Defence Minister Florence Parly to Delhi on Friday. Parly is likely to hold discussions on enhancing the strategic cooperation in defence with India, primarily on maritime security issues in the Indian Ocean. This is important in view of the growing Chinese naval presence in the region, including submarine forays and establishing military bases to strengthen their overseas operations. Besides holding talks with Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on the matter, Parly will visit Mian, Nagpur to attend the foundation stone-laying ceremony of the Dassault Reliance Aerospace manufacturing facility that has been established under a joint venture between the two companies to implement the offset obligation related to the sale of 36 Rafale fighter jets to India. It is here that some critical parts of the 36 Rafales will be made for assembly in France. The Trump administration is looking forward to completing the nearly $2 billion deal for selling 22 unarmed Sea Guardian drones to India, a senior U.S. official has said. The major decision to sell unarmed Sea Guardian drones was announced during the summit meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Donald Trump on June 26. The U.S. looks forward to completing the deal for transferring Sea Guardian unmanned drones, the official said. The addition of 22 state-of-the-art unarmed drones to India would add to its Navy's surveillance capabilities in the strategic Indian Ocean region. As part of India being designated as major defense partner, the Trump administration is taking additional steps to remove bureaucratic bottlenecks and accelerate the process of sale of high-tech defense equipment to India. A special focus is on strengthening Indian maritime capabilities. The Indian Air Force along with the government is prepping key national highways to use them as runways for fighter and military transport aircrafts. While this certainly speaks volumes about the build quality of such highways that can double up as runways when needed, not all roads in India can share the same stature. The Indian Air Force along with the government is prepping key national highways to use them as runways for fighter and military transport aircrafts. While this certainly speaks volumes about the build quality of such highways that can double up as runways when needed, not all roads in India can share the same stature. Out of 228 national highways, only 12 of them has been cleared by the Indian Air Force to be used as emergency landing strips for fighter jets. These are 1. Jamshedpur Balasore, Chhatarpurdingha Highway in Odisha 2, Kishanganj Islampur Highway in Bihar 3, Delhi Moradabad Highway in Delhi Uttar Pradesh 4, Bij Bihar Chinabah Highway in Jammu and Kashmir 5, Rampur Kothgodam Highway in Uttarakhand 6, Lucknow Varanasi Highway in Uttar Pradesh 7, Dwarkamaliya Highway in Gujarat 8, Kharagpur Kianyahar Highway in West Bengal 9, Mohanbari Tinsukia Highway in Assam 10, Vijayawada Rajamundry Highway in Andhra Pradesh 11, Chinnaputachuri Highway in Tamil Nadu 12, Falodi Jaisalmer Highway in Rajasthan.